Georgia with Creative Moments by G, and welcome to Sippin' Saturday. And remember what I said Sippin' Saturday stands for? Stamp, ink, paper. That's what we're going to be working with today. And I just appreciate you sharing your Saturday with me. You know, I always like to read a positive message because that's what we're all about here at Creative Moments by G. And today's message, here you go. Even busy bees stop and smell the roses, right? Well, thank you for stopping by to smell the roses. We really appreciate it. And you know, I just want to give some people time to log on. We are using our New Mexico cup today. And I don't know how much you know about New Mexico, but we have our Zia symbol. That's our state symbol. We also have Route 66 that runs straight through New Mexico at the northern part. And then we're very famous for our balloon festival that we have in October up in Albuquerque. We also have a balloon festival down here. We live in the southern part of the state in New Mexico. And then finally, you see this Ristra? We are famous for our green chilies down here. 30 miles away, it's the Hatch, the little village of Hatch. They are famous for their chilies. So I'll be sipping my coffee. I hope you go get some coffee or tea or whatever you want to sip on while we're making our card today. And we're just so excited that you're here. Make sure that you log on so that you can leave a comment. We would love to know what state you're from. And also, the stamp set that we're going to be working with today is the Happy Birthday to You. Have you bought this yet? February 4th, they're going to come out with coordinating dies so you don't have to fussy cut this cake. And believe me, you'll want to get the dies. It makes it so easy. Now remember, we have our mini catalog, right? This is where you purchase some wonderful products. This is where you actually can purchase the Happy Birthday. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but the Happy Birthday die, and then when you spend $50, you get to order something free from here. So you can head over to our store at creativemomentsbyg.com and click on shop and buy something. Maybe after you see this, we'll have given you some inspiration and you'll want to make this card. So the card that we showed on our YouTube is this one right here. Now we're going to make something a little different, right? But there we go. Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. We're going to do something a little different. So let me show you what we're going to do. We decided to make a diagonal top fold card that kind of goes landscape. So let's head down to the crafting table. Let's get started. Let me get my glasses on so I can see, right? Okay, let's see if we can get this. There we go. I'm in the corner. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is take an 11.5 piece of paper, 11 by 8.5, and you want to just cut it in half, 4 1/4, and then just cut straight down the middle. And then you want to score it at 5.5. Now, you're going to end up with a card just like this, right? And what you want to do is we need to cut a diagonal cut. We just love this card, a diagonal cut. And it's so easy to make. So what you're going to do is you're going to line this point and this point up on your trimmer. And if you haven't already picked up this trimmer from Stampin' Up, then you need to get this. Hey, Star Dragon from Texas! Oh my goodness, welcome. Welcome to our show. We're so happy you joined us. So now we have a diagonal cut, right? So the next thing we need to do is layer. You need to layer your card because that makes it so pretty. So our layers that we have, we're going to cut a first mat of crushed curry. And remember, it's just slightly smaller than this top part, right? So I will have all the dimensions for you listed below in the video once we post it on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about that. But we just cut a normal rectangle, and then we nest another color in it, and we cut it diagonally. Now, You do the same thing. When you have your square, of course you put point to point, and then you just cut it, right? No problem. We decided to use some beautiful paper. Isn't this great? This is the Perennial Essence Designer Series paper and crushed curry. We love these two colors together. Oh my goodness. So, so pretty. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my glue, and we're just going to glue this down to get all the pieces that we can glued down initially. How many of you that are watching, have you bought this stamp set yet? Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you've bought it. Okay, we have to, you know, it always helps if you take that little piece off that sometimes gets on your glue, right? Drives me crazy when that happens. Yeah, let me know if you've bought this and have you tried a design. Okay, we're just going to glue that down right there. Okay, and we are going to use our silicone mat because you can get glue on this and not mess up your table, right? The next thing, we're going to go ahead and glue down this inside part because we want all our layers just kind of glued down so we don't have to worry about those. I would love to know if you have purchased this set yet. And did you get some freebies with it? Oh my goodness. I practically have the whole, in fact, I have all the free items because of the stuff that I purchased. So now look at this. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. We're just going to have this, and we're going to have our cake right there. So we have this. We're just going to put it to the side. And now I went ahead and I stamped our cake, and I'm just going to get a piece of paper and put it right here. And I've already kind of colored. I want you to look at that. We used, let me see the yellow colors that we used. We used Daffodil Dark and Light, and we just shaded them, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Light Old Olive and Dark Old Olive. And let me see if I can get that in a little closer. There we go. Now, what's so neat about the leaves is, right, they've already just kind of put the line on it for you where you can shade. So you can just go over each one and just on the veins, use your dark. And there we go. Just put a little bit. And then we're going to come in with our light. Let me see if I can get that a little closer still. There we go. And we're just going to color. And you know what? Because it's alcohol based, it evaporates and you will be able to see where you've shadowed it a little bit. So pretty. I went ahead and I did the yellow because I didn't want you to have to sit and watch me color everything. But, you know, when you use those dies to cut it out, oh, it's so pretty. And it really, oh, I did try to fussy cut a few of them. Very difficult to fussy cut, right? But you can just put a little bit of green on those little buds up there. And then let's just make sure we have everything colored. Okay, I think we have everything colored. Now, you can pull out your big die cutting machine, but you know what I'm going to pull out? I have this cute little thing, and I'm just going to pull it out. And we're just going to put some plates under it. Right there. I'm going to have to cut this off just a little bit because it needs to go in this machine. Now, this machine is small. Smaller than the regular Sizzix machine. But I like it because it's small. And it's by We Are Memories, right? I really like it. So we're just going to put the plate. Let me get that where you can see it. We're going to put the plate just right there, okay? We're going to cut this out. Put the plates on. And now we're just going to get that going through there, get it through, going through, and just crank it. I have an electric machine, But really, we can just do it online and no problem. Let me see if I can get us going back a little bit too close. And then look at this. Oh, it just cuts it out perfectly, right? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now, you know, since I already have the machine here, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the base of my cake, and I'm going to do that in silver. Isn't that pretty? And I'm just going to put a little piece of tape there to hold it. And I'm also going to cut these little flowers, these little buds out at the same time, just to give it some dimension. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to put just a little shim of paper there. And let's see if we can get this to cut out as well as the cake did, right? So, just going to put this like that. Get it off camera for just a second. And we're just going to crank it through. It's a cute little thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. We're going to move it off to the side because right now we have all our... Hey, Abby and Sophie, welcome. So happy you could join us today. We were wondering, is Elle and Emma. Emma, you must be there too. So happy to have you girls here today and joining us. Okay, we are just cutting out some cute little flowers to put on our happy birthday. And they're so delicate. Look at those. Where do I go? There we go. See? Oh, how delicate they are. Oh, so pretty. And I'm just going to put those over to the side so that we have them. And it cuts out 2 at one time. So, we have that. Oh, and also, don't forget our cake base, right? We just pop out those little bitty holes, and then it comes out. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Isn't that pretty? So we're just going to move this to the side. And now we're going to take this, and we're just going to try to position it. Where would we want it? Look how cute that looks. Okay. So, let's see. Now, on this cake, you have to cut the bottom of the cake off because, see, this fits right there. So we're going to cut this little piece off right there. And this is such a pretty design. Oh, my goodness. And we are going to add this little cake base. See how it gets added? Right there, right up on the cake. Isn't that lovely? Oh, this would be perfect for a happy birthday. Right? Or even a wedding. Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful for a wedding? Say you were going to go to your girlfriend's birthday party. You could take a card like this. Wouldn't this be beautiful? Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. We have 2 people from Texas. My goodness. Welcome, Texas. Okay, so here's our cake on its base. Isn't that lovely? Now we are going to put just like this. It's going to come over the top. But you know what we need? We need something here, don't we? Yes, we do. So what we've done is we have cut some paper in crushed curry. And remember, all the dimensions will be listed below the video. So we're going to put our crushed curry right here. And we are going to use our silicone mat. We're going to just put some wet glue, and we use wet glue, right, so we can kind of move around the paper and it doesn't stick, just in case we need to wiggle it around a little bit. Okay, so that looks good, right? But now let me ask you something. Okay, so we're going to have the cake right here. It's going to be up on dimensionals. What do you like better? Do you like just the crushed curry? Let's see if we can get you guys to talk, and let's see. Or do you like it like this with the white? So we have 2 ways. We have it with the white piece of paper or just the crushed curry. What do you think? Let me know. What's your vote? Crushed curry and white? Both of them? So you can just write both or just one? Let me know what your vote is, and we will I will talk about something else and show you what we're going to do. We are going to hide this happy birthday underneath our birthday cake. So, what do you think? Do you think just one mat? Or do you like 2 mats? You know, I see your question. Are we going to have some Valentine videos? We actually have some videos in there already on Valentine's. We won't necessarily be going live, but we do have some videos on Valentine cards. Let's see. What we need to do is put the cake up on dimensionals, right? So I want you to look where we're going to put the cake. Here we go. Here's the cake. So we just need our dimensionals over here, right? Just on this lower third right here. So I'm going to remember it's just right here. So we're going to pick up our dimensionals. And we're going to put one right there, right on the base. And we want it to be pretty sturdy. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Make sure that you can't see. Okay, that one's up a little high. So this one's up a little high. So I'm going to take it off and I'm going to cut it so that it doesn't take up so much room, right? Okay, and we're just going to snip him down right at the bottom. Okay, so we are going to we're going to use our pick tool, and we are going to take the backs off. And this just makes a gorgeous card. Can you imagine if you were hosting a bridal shower? Oh my goodness, you could make this. And there we have that. Okay, so far. And hang around because we're going to show you the other cards we made with this. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the next part's a little tricky because I think we want to hide the birthday, happy birthday, underneath here. So it's going to be to the side just a little bit. So we kind of need to do it about right there. So I am going to take a piece of paper, and I'm using Stays On because that's nice and black. And I'm going to stamp it first just to make sure we get good. Oh, don't you love that font? So pretty. So we need to do it about right in the middle, but over to the side. Okay, let's keep my fingers crossed that I do it in the right place. Okay, we'll see. Oh, yes, we did it right. Oh my goodness. So when you open it up, happy birthday. You still have plenty of room to write. Isn't that lovely? But you know, we're not through yet. Because remember, I said we were going to have, let's just see if this would look pretty. Let's see. I think that might be kind of pretty to put on the side. See how it's pretty? You have your little bit. And then also, we could have some leaves coming out over the side right here. So, and let's see what that would look like. Oh yes, we definitely need that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take just our little glue pen. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on it. And we're just going to tuck it under right there. So there we have some leaves. Oh, it adds to the 3-dimension, doesn't it? And let's see where we could put this cute little guy. Oh, just right there. So we're going to put some glue on it. And we're just going to tuck him behind. Just a little bit. He doesn't have to hang out much, right? There we go. And look at that. Isn't that lovely? Then you open it up. Happy birthday! Now, we're not through because what do I always say? Oh, let me take a drink. I'm getting ready to do something important. Sparkle! You gotta have sparkle. So let me get my Wink of Stella. I know we all love sparkle. I love sparkle. So I'm just gonna go over the yellow roses and sparkle those up. I sparkle everything. I don't know. Like I always say, it intensifies the color. And it makes it a happy little card, right? Now the other thing we're going to do on this one, oh, I just think that's lovely. Look at that. Bling. Oh, we got to add some bling. So what we're doing is we're taking some rhinestones and we're going to take our pick tool and see if we can get our pick tool. You know what? We're going to use the other end of our pick tool. Yep, and we're going to just put that right in. Oh, doesn't that just make it? Just going to take that. To tell you what, these little things are hard. You have to like chase them all over the place. But boy, are they pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Got some ink on me. Look at that. We got some bling. We got some Winkastella going on. You open it up and there's happy birthday. Now remember, of course we always do our envelopes, and there's a whole nother way you can use this stamp to just do flowers. Let me show you that. So here's our card that we did today. Oh, so perfect for like a shower, a happy birthday, a bridal shower invitation. Oh my goodness, just perfect. Now look at this one. We did this one yesterday. Isn't that pretty? We have our silver base cut out. Celebrate. Look, we embossed it. Can you see? It's all shiny. We embossed it. We added our leaves. Here's this one. Then we did this one yesterday. Oh, look at that. I have some bling. It caught on my finger. And we did this one yesterday. I love this. Oh my goodness. I love these polka dots. So we have that one. And finally, now remember, we've shared with you before, we love band cards, right? So we took and we made a band and we just put some paper, designer series paper in the front, put some flowers, and of course we blinged it up. These flowers come exactly from the stamp, right? Because what happens is you stamp this and then there's a die cut just for those flowers. So you can cut them out. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this stamp set. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful Sippin' Saturday. I hope you go out and have a fantastic day. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel so that you don't miss a video, go ahead and click on that big red subscribe button. Well, go out and be creative in your crafting. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.